Well, John, last time I spoke to you, we were gearing up for the first pre-season friendly of the season. You and the guys have played 4 games now. How do you feel that they've gone?
Yeah, very pleased, really pleased. We've improved virtually every game. There's been spells in games where we've improved a hell of a lot, and then maybe hit little patches in games where we've maybe lost control, but then we've got it back again. So from game to game, we've looked in the video analysis, we've looked at what we've done well, we've looked at aspects in the game that we had to improve upon, and great credit to the players, because in the next game we would go out and they would actually improve on it. They would actually consciously concentrate really hard and improve upon it, and that's went from game to game. And the second game, we had a very difficult first game against Kelly, but we played really well. The goals we lost, I know that we would rectify the goals that we lost on the night. They were fairly simple goals, but I knew we would do better at, and that's been the case since. We've had a couple of clean sheets in the 4 games, but the players have responded really well. I'm delighted with what they've done, the way they've won the ball back high up the pitch, the way they've controlled games, passed the ball really well, been a threat, scored goals, and everyone's really working hard as a team. And these are all the aspects that we wanted the Falkirk team to play like, and I'm really pleased with that. The big question now is we've got to take that form into the League Cup, and from then onwards as well. So we'll look to continue to improve. Every game is different, and we're here at 2:30 or whatever time it is on Friday, looking at the game ahead, and I'm sure it'll be different than the game we just played against Ayr, and we don't actually know how the game's going to go, but we're prepared very well for the game. If we can go out and play the same style, the same tempo, work as hard, play for each other as much as we've done, then we'll give ourselves a really good chance of doing well in the game. And that's your starting point. That's a starting point. It is to go out, perform well, and if you perform well, you're going to have a right good chance of winning the football match. And be it with the ball or without the ball, we need to be doing well. So that's what we've looked at. That's what we've done in the training ground. That's what we've done in the pre-season games. We just need to take it into the real stuff. We've gained confidence by winning the games that we've won. We've won 3 games out of 4. You gain belief. The players are buying into what we're doing because it's shown in these games that it's worked. As I say, we'll continue to repeat myself in this interview because it's all now a matter of what we do next. But I believe what the players have shown me, that they can take it into the next game and the game after that, and so forth and so on, because there's definitely an appetite there for the players to learn and pick things up and buy into it and back each other, and that's good. It's good for everyone. Myself and Paul were really pleased with how it's went. We've had our injury issues, we have, and players have had to go in and play in different positions. There was games where we had 3 left backs in the back 4. We had Sean Mackey at right centre back, Leon McCann at left centre back, and Blair Snedden at left back, and they all acquitted themselves really well, and it's great credit to the players to have went in and done that. So we find ourselves in a healthier position going into the game tomorrow. Liam Henderson played in the game on Tuesday against Ayr United and looked really good, and Brad Mackay are now proud parents. Him and Carla are now proud parents of a baby girl. So Brad obviously had some time with his family. They only really just got out of the hospital on Wednesday evening, so it took a little bit longer than everyone would have liked, but they had to get their time. And but Brad's back now, which is another bonus for us. He's not played in the last 2 games, but he's back available for selection tomorrow, so that's a bonus for us, and it can only make us stronger to have these guys back in. So Cole Donaldson, Paul Watson and Finn Malcolm are the ones that are out. Seb Ross has got to sail back in, training Thursday and Friday, so again he's available now. So as we get closer to the start, we've actually gained 2 or 3 bodies here that will make a big difference to us with regards to the size of the squad and the options we're going to have on the bench.
And first game, obviously tomorrow it's against Greenock Morton, a league above, potentially a tough match. A good start to the competitive fixtures, and a good test for the guys.
Certainly a good test, absolutely. I mean, Dougie went in there second half of the season and got a great response from his players. You know, like, I can't remember, he won that manager of the month about 3 times in that. You know, so that speaks volumes for what he achieved there and got them away for, you know, near the bottom of the table. So yeah, a championship team who did really well in the second half of the season. We know it's a challenge, absolutely. They were very committed last year. Dougie got the absolute maximum out of the players, and we expect a tough game, yeah. But I'm actually looking forward to the away fans. You know, I was at a game last season, Alloa, a midweek game, and the Falkirk fans were different class, you know, and I'm hoping that's going to be the case tomorrow. I'm sure they're all excited to be going to their first game of the season. It's away from home, a little journey, of course it is, a little bit of a journey down to Morton, to Greenock, so, you know, advance to that. I'd like to thank everyone who's going to go and make the journey down. I'm sure they're excited as well to get back in and see their team playing, and the new players that are involved, and how the team's going to you know, play, and hopefully get a good result for them to come back up the road and get a good start in the campaign, in this League Cup campaign. I think, you know, there's a good mix of teams in it. Obviously Hibs didn't have a great season last season, but new management as well coming into it, a lot of new players, so that's again on Tuesday night. We're going to follow up Saturday very quickly with that game, and then newcomers into the league, you know, Bonnyrigg Rose. I live not so far away from there, and they have a big, you know, following, and I'm sure they're looking forward to, you know, Falkirk going there. They've been very fortunate to get Hibs going to Bonnyrigg and Falkirk going there, so I'm sure they're looking forward to big crowds and the money that will generate for them. And of course we have a game against Clyde as well, so a real good mix, a good test for us, exactly. The League Cup does give you that. It gives you a mix of all the different teams from the different leagues, and it gives you you know, that opportunity to maybe try one or two things as well.
And just lastly, I have to ask.
Not sure about the smile on your face there.
No, what I wanted to say is just a few weeks left the transfer market. Can the fans expect any more activity from you guys?
Yeah, it's been difficult, you know. We're not the only ones. Yeah, I know everyone wants a striker. I want a striker as well. Very hard to come by. There's not enough of them, actually. There's none of them. There's not enough of them. You know, it's not just Falkirk. It's you know, I know that living in Edinburgh, and although I don't read the papers, you get little bits and pieces come up on your phone, and Hearts are struggling to get a striker, you know, and we're not shopping in the same market that Hearts are, but there's just no enough strikers going around. We've been at it, we've been trying, and it just became really, really difficult. So that I understand that, you know, we're going to have to look into the loan market, which we are doing, but again, I've kind of like try to explain that these teams, some of these teams, hold on to their players till later in the transfer window before they allow them to come out. Some of them want to get a look at them within their squads that they've got and see if they've kind of like developed or improved or kicked on a little bit or got a wee new lease of life at the start of the season, so they kind of hold on to them. So we're in the mix trying to still bring players in. Yeah, so the answer is yes. Is it imminent? I would suggest not. You know, I think we've got to get on with what we've got. I've been really pleased with everyone's attitude. You know, so yeah, we're content with what we've got, but we understand that we still need to bring players in, and that's an ongoing thing. But it's just not easy.
All right, John. Thank you very much, and best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.